All right. Hey, so listen up, guys. So this box right here, first of all, do you guys like that brand? It's exciting. You know, when you look at the packaging, it's beautiful. I know we've gotten a lot of questions. This product right here is 2 capsules every morning with a glass of water, just first thing in the morning. And I know you guys have been asking what the capsules look like. So you guys want to see the capsules?
Here we go.
All right, check this out. All right. So this is what you're looking at right here, guys. I want to hold that up so you guys can see. Okay, you put 2 orange capsules in your hand and you take a picture of it and you post it on social media. You're going to be able to see a lot of people reaching out to you saying, hey, what is that? What's going on? So from here on out, for those of y'all that have like an orange capsule or whatever, you can start putting it on your hand, putting it on social media, start getting the buzz out there. This product right here is gonna, this is a natural color. By the way, guys, this is the cool thing is this is actually a veggie cap. So it is a veggie cap. It's all the good stuff, you all. It's exciting, and it's 60 capsules for 2 capsules a day. If you get used to putting this product, what I'm actually doing is I can't wait to wake up every morning and take this product. So I actually have it next to my bed. Put it there with a glass of water or bottled water, wake up in the morning, take 2 capsules, drink it. I feel amazing. About 10-15 minutes later, I take a Polaris and a Pandora, and it's like everything just turns on in your body. So also this product is going to go for $69.95. We have some really cool combos that we'll be releasing because this product is a synergistic product, meaning that you're going to feel amazing with this alone. But when you add it to one of these other products, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, you're going to be like, dude, this is insane. And if you want to say, hey, I want to go for a big financial home run, I want to go out there and hit it big, I want to go out there and go 40-star, 80-star, 100-star, 200-star, NortheStar, put 2 capsules and this powder into someone's hand with a Pandora and have them take it consistently every day for 2 to 3 days. And just watch what begins to happen, because this is the first time where I can honestly say, if you put the product into somebody's hands within 10-15 minutes, it's just going to be the most insane thing. We're going to have the Formulator talk a little bit about that. This is going to be $69.95, 40 CV, and it will go for sale next week, Tuesday, which is 2/22 of 2022, and it'll go live at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So that's 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It will go live next week, Tuesdays. I see a bunch of 3 stars popping. I see a bunch of 10 stars popping. I see a bunch of 20 stars popping. It's gonna be pretty insane. So with that, you guys, we're gonna get out of the way, and we're gonna introduce you all to the Formulator that's put this product together. He can kind of share the story of how it all came about. And this gentleman has focused so much on the industry of direct sales and network marketing. He was able to really coach us and mentor us on the idea that we could take to the world and create something that every single person on planet Earth would be like, holy smokes, like this is insane. And you guys have already seen it. None of y'all had taken this product, but I bet you we're going to sell out. I'm going to pick up 4 or 5 boxes myself next week, Tuesday, and we're just going to go crazy with it. So this gentleman, our Formulator, Mr. Nate Farnsworth, he actually has a lot of experience in the direct selling industry, not as a distributor, but as an actual formulator. His expertise is something that, like, his track record stands on its own. And so he really understands how to put core concepts, core ingredients together to make sure that we are able to really sell something that when you give it to somebody within 10, 15, 20 minutes, they're calling you saying, okay, like, I want some more. And so I'm really excited. And he's going to dive into the ingredients, what this product does. It's very exciting. It's almost like a sequence type of product, meaning that day 1, you're feeling it. Day 2, you're loving it. Day 3, you're telling all your friends about it. But day 14, day 20, day 30, you're saying, holy smokes, like, I've never felt this amazing. And just like Demetrius just said, if you happen to run out for a couple of days, then you're really going to be like, all right, I need to get back on this. Like I mentioned on a conference call last week, I said, if you picture like a dark room, you're inside this dark room and you can't really see, and picture somebody finally being able to open the door, walk in and turn the lights on, and boom, now you can see again. I feel like this is what this product is. It's like your brain is like this black room for a lot of us. You know, our whole mission of mental health awareness is something that we're massive on. And a lot of people are struggling mentally. A lot of people are struggling mentally. And so a lot of people are sometimes in this zone where their brain is almost like turned off. I had someone message me yesterday, and she's this young woman, and she's saying, gosh, my brain sometimes feels like it's not like fully functioning at the rate it should be. And that's kind of scary, you know. Apart from everything that we've all experienced over the last couple of years, also think about our eyes are always glued to a screen where our eyes are constantly flooded with what is that, blue light, you know what I mean? Like, it's insane. And so this for me, and this is kind of like that thing that'll walk into your brain, boom, turn it on, flood your body with optimal nutrition. But we've also added some components in here. For those of you that want to tone up, you'll be able to tone up. For those of you that want to drop weight, the fat loss technology in here, guys, it's insane. So I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get out of the way, and we're going to let you guys meet our formulator. And then we're not going to be taking, at the end, we'll probably take 2 or 3 questions at most. And we'll do that at the end. So with that, I'm going to introduce Nate Farnsworth, the formulator of NCT.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Obviously, you guys can't answer that. You can hit in the comments, I guess. But yeah, my name is Nate Farnsworth. I'm excited to be able to present to you guys. This is a really cool product. I want to tell you a little bit about the story about how we got to this point. What was the impetus of all of it, and then we'll dig into the individual ingredients, how they work as individual ingredients, and how they actually also synergistically work, not just within the NCT capsules themselves, but also with the other NortheStar products like Polaris. Before I kind of get into it, I want to say thanks to Ricky and Demetrius for having me on here. Happy birthday to Jessica. Ashley and I go way back. We've been friends for quite a long time. The first time that Rick and Demetrius came into to the office here, and we started talking about what it is that they were looking for, what it is that they wanted, how they wanted it all kind of flow together. I was incredibly impressed with these two and their overall vision of where they wanted the products to go, not just as a marketing machine and how people could make money, but really where they wanted the individual successes on a health level to affect the affiliates. One of the main components of what they were talking about was they wanted a holistic approach, being able to nourish the body and having an optimal nutrition. And I love that term, and Ricky uses it a lot. Having optimal nutrition across all of the products. So when we first started talking about what it is that they wanted to do, where they wanted to go with the company, and where they wanted to go with the products, especially the capsule, the NCT capsule, we started talking about what are some of the ingredients that they wanted to look at, what were the effects. And after that first meeting, I was just completely blown away by what they wanted to do. So went to the drawing board, started laying down some of the things that we could put in there. And the way we looked at it was we took what do they currently have, especially with Pandora and Polaris. What are the effects that as affiliates, as consumers, you guys were getting, and how did we want to elevate that and make it a better experience, especially when you're talking about ingredients that if you put them into a drink mix like Polaris, or they might not taste that great. So we looked at putting these all into a capsule to where they could be really effective, but also you wouldn't have to choke them down because they didn't taste that great. So kind of jumping into what this is, I don't know when you'll start showing more details about the individual ingredients on the fact panel and whatnot. Worst case, on Tuesday when this launches, you'll be able to dig into that. Yeah. But there are 3 different blends that make up the NCT capsules. The first one is the energy blend. The second one is the brain and focus blend. And the third one is a weight management blend. And as we go through and I talk about the individual components and the individual ingredients that make up each of these blends, some of them do cross over from one to another. They're not always just for brain or just for weight management. So as we went through and designed what this was going to look like, it did kind of make it a little bit difficult as we went through and we tried to lay out, all right, well, why does this ingredient fit in the brain versus the energy or whatnot? So there is a lot of really cool crossover between these ingredients, but I want to kind of just go through these ingredients, why we chose them, what they are, what they're beneficial for. And then at the end, we'll kind of wrap up in terms of the synergies in the capsules themselves, not just with the other ingredients. So I'm going to start out first with the energy blend. We used 3 main ingredients in the energy blend. We used guarana seed extract, we used green coffee bean extract, and we used theobromine. Now in Polaris, there's some really good energy from that. If you guys have been taking Polaris and using it as a daily supplement, you've already noticed that within a few minutes of taking that, you start feeling it, you start getting some energy out in it and whatnot. We opted to go with guarana seed extract and green coffee bean extract, mostly for the reason that when you use different types of caffeines, they react differently in your body. And green coffee bean extract and guarana seed extract have very natural sources of caffeine. They don't hit like a Red Bull. They don't hit like a can of Coke or whatnot. Aside from just the sugars in there, because they are natural sources of caffeine, they have more of an elongated onset, and there's a very smooth offset on that. And so because Polaris already has a very quick pop to the caffeine on it, we wanted to give something that had extended release on the delivery of that caffeine. So we went with some very slow onset, non-jittery caffeines that come naturally from guarana seed extract and green coffee bean extract. Then we put theobromine in there, and if you know anything about theobromine, it's naturally found in chocolate, in cacao. And the cool thing about it is it's very similar to caffeine, except it doesn't give you like that anxious, let's get up and go. But what it does is when you combine it with a natural source of caffeine, it helps with your adenosine receptors, and it increases the activity of your neurotransmitters that basically help you with your dopamine. That's why a lot of people, when you talk about, hey, I just need a chocolate to feel a little bit better, just some dark chocolate hits the spot sometimes. It's that theobromine in there. So it takes the energy that you get from caffeine and that like amp feeling that you get in the caffeine, and mellows it out with a happy feeling. And I think that's actually probably one of the terms that Ricky was using early on. He was looking for a happy pill. And that's one of the cool things about theobromine. So we put it in there. Those 3 together do a phenomenal job of a really smooth onset of the energy, and then a very smooth off on the back end. So yeah, you're not feeling jitters, you're not feeling like amped up. It's not like you took a Red Bull, or you're not cracked out on something. That's just a very smooth on and smooth off. The next part of the next blend on this is the brain and focus blend. Now, technically, caffeine and theobromine could be part of that, like I was saying earlier, because they do have secondary benefits on brain focus and energy. And when you talk about nootropics are pretty much any type of ingredient that gives you a brain boost, and caffeine and theobromine definitely fall into that. But we wanted to focus specifically on a few of these. The first part of that is that we have a mushroom blend. We use lion's mane, we use cordyceps, and we use reishi mushrooms. And if you've been following anything in the not just the nootropic space, but also in the nutritional supplement space, these are very hot ingredients right now. And the biggest reason is because they work. It's undeniable that they work. Let's talk first about cordyceps. So cordyceps are very popular right now. Cordyceps and reishi and lion's mane to a certain degree help with this as well. But cordyceps, they increase a molecule, ATP molecule. And if you guys remember high school biology at all, ATP is the process that your cells use to create energy. They drive energy at a metabolic energy at a cellular level. So when you introduce cordyceps into your daily supplement routine, you have more energy, especially when it's that energy delivering to your muscles. So, for example, if you're at the gym all the time, the cordyceps will help deliver energy to your muscles better throughout your workout. Also, a lot of these mushrooms help with increased blood sugar levels. So like with what Ricky was saying, hasn't had anything to eat so far, working on his intermittent fasting, the cordyceps and the reishi in there also help to maintain your blood sugar levels at a normal level, while not just, without having to spike them or drop them down. So it's very solid from a standpoint of being able to level out those blood sugar levels. And then the other thing that the cordyceps do is they're very helpful on reducing inflammation. I guess I'll take this just a second to talk a little bit about what we're talking about. Any of the things that we talk about these ingredients doing, just from a formulator standpoint, I just want to be kind of like lay a little bit of a disclaimer. We're not making specific claims that this product is going to cure anything or whatnot. We're talking about specifically studies that have been done on individual ingredients. And it's really cool to see how they all come together in the NCT capsules. The next part of the mushroom blend, or the three different mushrooms in there, is the lion's mane mushroom. One of the reasons lion mane mushroom is used in so many nootropics is because it has the innate ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. And so it makes the ATP energy that your cells are doing and whatnot, it actually is able to cross the blood-brain barrier and give your brain energy, not just your muscles. So it's kind of a cool little factor there with the lion's mane. And then reishi is known as the queen of mushrooms, or the mushroom of immortality, because of the way it affects, and again, just like the lion's mane and the cordyceps, because of the level that it works in your cells to be able to promote the ATP process. It's often associated with reducing fatigue and depression because it works so well. It just working on serotonin and whatnot. Those are the three mushroom blends that we put in there. They work very well, very fantastic together. The next ingredient on there is called PEA, or phenylethylamine. And that is kind of one of my favorite ingredients. It's the runner's high. If anybody has ever done cardio for more than 20 minutes or so, your brain, in the pineal gland, it actually produces phenylethylamine, and it gives you that like feeling of euphoria while you're doing excessive cardio. It has a very, very short half-life. It only stays in your body for about 15 minutes. But the cool thing about it is when you put it into a capsule, what it does is it gives you that quick boost early on. And then as the caffeine is able to come into your body and be absorbed, it starts to taper off. So it gives you a real quick like euphoria. I feel good. I'm going to do some stuff. I'm going to get going. And then the caffeine's able to come in and really move into it. So one of the things that's cool about that is you don't have to use a lot of PEA. You don't have to use a lot of caffeine, and they work very well in supporting each other on the on and the off of that. And then the other ingredient, there are two more ingredients in there. Grapeseed extract. Grapeseed extract has been on people's radars for a long time. It has a compound in it called proanthocyanidins, and these proanthocyanidins work so fantastic at reducing swelling, improving blood flow, tons of benefits. But for the NCT capsule, we have it in there because as you consume the product, as you take the pill, the grapeseed extract with the increased blood flow helps deliver all of the other nutrients to your body. And there are a lot of other benefits that come from that, but specifically in terms of allowing, increasing the blood flow and delivering these other nutrients to your body, it does great at that way. There are a lot of cognitive benefits for it. There was a study done a dozen years or so ago that by taking grapeseed extract as a supplement, they improved attention, they improved language, they improved both immediate and delayed cognitive memory. So it is a cool added bonus on there, even though it wasn't specifically for that. It has some really cool benefits in addition to that. And then the last one we put in there is CoQ10. Now your body produces CoQ10 naturally. It can convert most of the ingredient, most of your foods into CoQ10, but there's kind of a limit of how much you can create, and depending on how you're feeling or what your body's being able to do, how much it can produce. But similar to the mushrooms and specifically Cordyceps, the CoQ10 is vital. It's necessary for the mitochondria in your cells to follow the ATP process to produce energy through the ATP process. So by putting a little bit of CoQ10 in there, then you're getting a lot of that mitochondrial benefit. So the CoQ10, if you will, repairs the mitochondria in your body for that. I'm moving really quick, and hopefully this isn't too crazy or too much, but just kind of hitting a high level. So yeah. So that's the second one, the brain and focus part of that. And then the third blend in there is the weight management blend. And the cool thing about the weight management blend is we're not trying to make this a fat loss product. This isn't a product that you're going to hop on and you're going to lose 30 pounds and then you're going to drop it. No, this is a management. This is something you take every day because it helps you maintain your weight or get to that optimal weight. Helps your body realize where it needs to be and what it needs to have in it. The first ingredient that we have on that is citrus aurantium. Now, citrus aurantium, also known as bitter orange. And there have been studies for a long time, 20, 30 years, about citrus aurantium, what it does, how it works, how it helps your body drop weight, but maintain it depending on where you're at. It's been used in folkloric medicine for a very, very long time, which is cool because it's not just like, oh, hey, somebody came up with this new product. We're gonna bump into it and put it on put it in some capsules and run with it. It is a little bit of it'll give you a little bit of energy. The cool thing about that is it's not crazy energy. It is the chemical that is part of the of bitter orange that makes it so effective. Peace and ephra it's similar to weight loss products that are on the market, but in a safe manner. So the cool thing about it is you're not talking about getting cracked out on diet pills that you could pick up at CVS or whatever. Not throwing shade at CVS. The second one in there is Garcinia Extract. If you've tried or if you've looked at supplements that'll help you lose weight, I'm sure you know about Garcinia Cambogia. Garcinia Extract is really cool for the fact, and Ricky was actually talking about this earlier, and it's something that we've known for a while, and I'm glad that he was able to find this independently, that Garcinia works not at like pushing your metabolism up and getting you cracked out or giving you energy or trying to like work the fat off your body. It helps with your body being able to use stored fat instead of using calorie intake for losing weight. So it helps when you have a couple extra pounds of stubborn fat that are there that just maybe aren't getting push, or maybe you're working out and you just have a hard time losing those last couple of pounds or whatnot. It's fantastic for that, and you don't need a lot to make it work very well. The other cool thing about Garcinia is it does increase the neurotransmitter serotonin. So we talked about how dopamine was one of the factors with theobromine, or that theobromine helps with dopamine. Serotonin is helped by Garcinia. And then there are two more that I want to talk about. African mango extract, similar to Garcinia and similar to the citrus aurantium, the bitter orange. African mango is a very natural extract that it's not like what you get like a mango at the store. African mango has some very traditional folkloric use for weight loss. As just a supplement, not as a standalone, hey, you're going to take a boatload of African mango and it's going to help you drop weight. It's a phenomenal daily use supplement to help you maintain and lose weight. So The last one that I want to talk about is white willow bark. White willow bark has been used for 3,000 years or so as a reducer of inflammation. The active ingredient in white willow bark is similar to the same ingredient that is used in Tylenol. Is funny. Hippocrates, he's known as the father of modern medicine, the Greek Hippocrates. He knew that white willow bark was good for headaches because it reduces I don't think he knew that it was because it reduces inflammation, but he knew the effect of it, right? And so for thousands of years, people have been using white willow bark for headaches and whatnot. But when you talk about it from a weight loss perspective, what it's doing is your body often struggles it struggles to reduce inflammation. And because of that inflammation, all your energy is used on trying to fight that inflammation rather than flushing it out and using your body naturally to balance out your weight management. So by using white willow bark in the weight management side of things, it's phenomenal from a standpoint of just overall health and optimal body weight and body balance. So those are the 3 blends that we have in NCT. Again, when we were looking at what do we want to put in there, how do we make this the best product that people can use, that is effective and that will deliver the compounds and the nutrition that they need on a daily basis, those are the ingredients that we came up with, and in the right quantities each to make that happen. Ricky hinted a little bit at this, but I want to talk a little bit about the timing. When should you take NCT? And because of all these ingredients, the way that we formulated them, they're made to be consumed early in the morning. And Ricky's talked about this, and I love it. You take those, whether you put the box next to your bed, whether you take and you just put one of these sleeves next to the bed, or whether you take the 2 capsules out and put them next to the bed. But take them first thing when you get up. You roll over, you grab your 2 capsules, and you drink your glass of water. And then definitely take them with a full glass of water. Your body needs all of that hydration. At least 8 ounces, 12 to 16 is better, but your body needs that hydration, not just because it's at the end, and you can take it fasting. Your body needs the hydration, not just because you've slept hopefully 8 hours or so, more than 3, I think is what you said. Hopefully you've slept more than 3. But as your body's sleeping, you're slowly dehydrating it just naturally, right? So you need that. But the capsules to be able to break down, to be able to deliver all of the nutrition that is in the capsules, you need that hydration as well. So yeah, put them right next to your nightstand, put a glass of water right there, a bottle of water right there, and just take it first thing when you get up. Then as you go, whatever your morning routine, if you get up and you exercise, you get up and you meditate or pray or do your whatever study you got going on before you go out in your day, before you take your Polaris or whatnot, you've got a few minutes for the capsules to slowly dissolve, start working their way into your system, and then you can start working on the rest of your day. It's a phenomenal way to just start your day off right. Rick mentioned a little bit of this earlier on. I do want to talk about it. What's that? You can take you can absolutely take it fasting. If you are very sensitive to capsules and ingredients, you may want to take it with protein powder, or you may want to take it with a little bit. But most people, I would say 99% of people, are absolutely fine taking it just fasted with just some water. Yes. But like I said, Ricky was talking about when should you feel the effects of this, and the way that we formulated this, especially with mushrooms and CoQ10, and some of the weight loss management, you start feeling it within 15 to 20 minutes because of the phenylethylamine in there. You should start feeling that just like, maybe it's just like a little bit of a smirk, just a little bit of a smile. And you start feeling good. That happy kicks in pretty quick. And then caffeine just a few minutes after that. But with the weight management side and the overall improving of dopamine and serotonin, those things will slowly, over time, they will build up. So day one, you will feel it within the first few minutes. Day 7, after you've taken it for a week, you'll start noticing that your overall mood is improving. By day 20 or 30, you'll be noticing how it's affecting your weight. You'll have noticed those things, not just that maybe you're less hungry, like Ricky was saying earlier, he's been able to fast all morning, he's not craving it, but from a standpoint of you're seeing effects in your body. And then if you stop taking it, you will then continue to, or you'll feel it when you stop and feel it again when you start. So the way that we formulated it was definitely geared towards being able to feel it instantly, but that the effects continue over time and only increase as you continue to take it, because the compounding effects of the, not just the ingredients, but the dosing of how much of each ingredient we put in there. So,
Perfect.
yeah, I think that's about everything that I have. I've seen a million comments be popping up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to address any of these.
The comments and then maybe screenshot just a few. That can you guys any questions you guys have, them in the comments. Demetrius is going to pick 2 or 3. But here's what I'll. Oh shoot. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. A couple of things, guys. First of all, that was awesome. Say thank you, Nate. That was really amazing. But so I've seen a lot of the comments, people saying, hey, can I take this if I'm pregnant, or can I take this on this medication, that medication? You guys, that's honestly a question that we will never answer as a company with anything other than that's up to you. Consult your doctor. You will have the ingredient panel in a PDF when we launch it next week, Tuesday. Print it out, take it to your doctor, take it to your physician, take it to your OBGYN, whatever it is that you got to do. That's something that you guys have to figure that out on your own. We as a company will never say anything other than that. Okay. The next thing is I'm really excited because when I look at this fact panel, it's really interesting to me that you can now take something. Well, I'm going to talk about the ingredients, not the capsule, so we stay compliant. But all these ingredients that Nate just broke down, I mean, one of the questions that, or one of the things that I saw as I was researching each and every ingredient was how it helps with regulating blood sugar levels, or how it helps with cardiovascular improvement, like your heart, the ingredients, that what it does for your brain. A lot of you guys saw in my Facebook stories, Instagram stories yesterday, I talked about lion's mane. Lion's mane, if you go look at it, because of that ingredient is known to help people with anxiety and depression, only because it does boost serotonin levels. It boosts your cognitive function, your brain function. So that this entire product, you all, you never want to promote this as, oh, look, I lost 10 pounds on it. Like, we don't want to be known as a weight loss company, right? Like, we don't want to launch a product that helps you go poop 10 times a day and you lose like 50 pounds in 2 days and then it's done. We want to make sure that we create products that even like, and this is crazy because you never know who's going to be here still in this company or in this world, I guess you could say, 5 years from today, or even 2 years from today. But I can tell you guys this, those that take, and I'm going to talk here in a little bit about these 3 core products, those that take these products consistently every day for the next 2 years, you're going to be able to take a picture, like challenge yourself, take a picture right now. And then in February of 2024, take another picture and notice what has happened to every single part of your body. Look at what has happened to the transformation in your skin, your hair, nails, your face, your pigmentation. I think that's how it's pronounced. Your overall, like, it's going to be insane, you all. This is a lifestyle, right? We don't, and I don't like when you think about who needs these products. Well, apart from everyone, when I look at like the perfect demographic, the perfect people, it's everyone, because every single person out there is really just saying, gosh, I want to feel a little better. I noticed that I'm aging, and I'm noticing a little bit more wrinkles in my body or on my face, or I'm noticing that I have aches and pains in my body every single morning, especially in the wintertime. You guys know how stiff your body can get. And it's just exciting because when you picture the mom who's in a kitchen trying to get ready for the day while she makes breakfast for the kiddos, or the mom and the dad that are rushing to take the kids to school before they get to work, or the people that are like, gosh, every day goes by so fast. At the end of the night, I want to go to bed, but I also want to spend time relaxing a little bit. So you stay up a little bit later, and knowing that the next day when you wake up, you're going to struggle waking up. You're going to be so exhausted. And now you have this whole system where it's like, if you wake up in the morning and you want to have the biggest win of your life for that specific day, you're going to start off by taking 2 capsules with a glass of water. And I would actually say 2 glasses of water, and start walking around your house. Get up, take the capsules, drink 2 glasses of water, start walking around your house as the ingredients start to flood your body. I love what Nate said about starting to notice your overall mood improvement. I was telling Jessica this a few days ago. I'm like, gosh, I notice I'm happier. Like, I noticed that my mood is just incredible. Like you'll start to notice those things. You'll start to feel yourself with the whole energy effect within 15, 20 minutes, maybe even less. But watch what happens like an hour later, 2 hours later, or all of a sudden you're like, my gosh, dude, I'm smiling more. Like you start to almost get giddy. Like it helps you find yourself again, right? The whole mission of NortheStar, redefining, rediscovering, refinding your NortheStar, and now what this does. And so there's this terminology called nootropic stacking, right? And nootropic stacking is this idea that you can have multiple doses of nootropics to even improve your brain function at a higher rate, right? And so I want to share a few things with you. First of all, how sexy is this? When you guys look at this combo, how sexy is your NCT capsules and your Pandora? Like, it's beautiful, right? And then we have Polaris, and this is also a beautiful product. I mean, and just wait till we release like single servings of this over time. Then you're going to be able to hold just 3 things in your hand, and that's all that you need. But let me share something with you that I think is really, really exciting. Okay, so I'm calling it right now. I'm going on a personal mission. I am going on a personal mission of saying, hey, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to build another new army in addition to the army that we have already here, of another 4,000 affiliates, of another 8,000 customers. And we're going to do it over the next 60 days, not over the 4. We did awesome 4 months. We're going to double the company over the next 60 days. But I want to share something with you and why this is going to happen. So you take your 2 capsules in the morning. This right here is by far the best combo I've ever experienced. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, this is all I've had today so far. And the last time I ate was actually yesterday at 9 p.m. So it's been about 15 hours of a solid fast. But I take 2 capsules with a glass of water, 2 glasses of water, 15, 20 minutes, and I feel amazing. And then I mix up a Pandora with a glass of water and I drink it, and boom, like it's like, it's like the Hulk just awoke inside you. It's like, so, we're having this Zoom with Nathan, and it's like, the reason why we're covering all the ingredients is because we want you guys to understand how powerful this is. If you go out and try to talk about this ingredient or that ingredient, it's very difficult for that to duplicate. But if you say, trust me, I don't know how to explain this, but I do know that if you experience it, you're going to know exactly why everyone's so excited about NCT. This is NCT. The Hulk had a perm, or he didn't have a perm because he wasn't on Pandora. But this right here, guys, is awesome. So you take the 2 capsules, you're flooding your body with optimal brain function nutrition. You're lighting your brain on just amazing. You're getting the ingredients to be like the Willow bark to be able to decrease the discomfort throughout your body. You're adding the energy effect. You're adding the fat loss effect. You're adding all those things that just make it unbelievable on how you're going to feel. And then you take a dose of Polaris, and now you're getting the stacking effect of an additional nootropic dose, but at the same time, you're also getting your optimal nutrition, which is your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your vitamin B6, B12, your zinc, all that amazing stuff with the eye health shield blend, which, by the way, also is researching some of the ingredients here that help with your eyesight as well. You're adding these 2, you all, like it's amazing. Now, I also want to say this. we're not here to create like a fasting company. I don't want you guys to starve yourselves, right? Like I'm just doing it because I've been testing it out. I find it really hard to fast. So I wanted to say, hey, I wonder how simple I can fast now if I take these. And it's been very easy for me, but we're not trying to create like a 6-pack shredded type of culture. This is just a culture where we can all become our best selves. And this is a full 30-day supply. This is a full 30-day supply. But then I have this. And then when I break my fast, which by the way, Pandora does not break your fast. Pandora is actually keto friendly as well. But like when I break my fast, whether it's 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. and can you actually show me your water bottle, and you take a Pandora latte or a Pandora vanilla. Jessica just mixed up a latte with water and ice. Oh my gosh. Starbucks. No, Northbucks. Okay, so and this, you all, this is another flood of optimal nutrition for your whole body with the biotin, with the hyaluronic acid, with the collagen, all the stuff that allows you to function even better with your joint function, with discomforts in your body. So when you talk about the synergistic effect of these 3 products, or for those that just want to start with 2, it's going to be unbelievable. I'm really excited. We're about to create a wave like we've never seen before. And I just wanted to share that. So with that, what we'll do is we'll take 3 questions and we'll break it down really fast. But were you able to screenshot a few questions?
I mean, you were actually answering a lot of the questions as you
okay, I was actually
medical questions.
My brain is on fire, so I'm good, you know. CV, so this is going to be 40 CV, so $69.95, 40 CV. We will have, and so just so you guys know, and that's a great question. James Wood just asked, he was like, are we ever going to have an NCT product video? Well, I want to share with you that this is the NCT product line. This is NCT. So like imagine over the course of the next 3 or 4 years, if we launch additional products, they're all going to be just that, additional plus line products, right? Kind of like saying, hey, this is my iPhone, but in addition to that, I'll get my Bluetooth iPhone headsets. I'll get my Bluetooth phone cover. I'll get my what is it called? The pop socket, right? But this is the iPhone. Whether you have those accessories or not, you need this, right? And so, but in May, just so you all know, we're cooking something up here with Nate. Like we can't talk about it, right? We can't talk about it right now, but we're like at all. I'm not even gonna throw any hints. My wife will kill me. But there's this there's this big surprise for May. But this is NCT. All I can say is we're gonna go into a lot of single servings over time, right? We didn't have the opportunity to do that as we were putting this company together because we did it in record time, which was 90 days. But this right here is NCT, right? So it's like, so for example, it's like, hey, I got my NCT capsules, I got my NCT beverage, and I got my NCT support formula, right? So this is NCT right here. Or hey, I got my NCT capsules, I got my NCT Polaris. This is NCT. Any additional product to that we may add in the future is just going to be like an additional product, okay? Also, guys, what I am going to start, we're putting these packs together. We're going to go live with these packs next week, Tuesday, but this is going to be right here. This is going to be called Reboot and Recharge Rainbow Flavor. Okay, so this is Reboot Recharge Rainbow Flavor. This is going to be Reboot Recharge Latte Flavor. Then we're going to have, let me say it real quick, baby. This is going to be your Reboot Recharge Vanilla Flavor. Okay, and then we're also going to have this as a combo, your Reboot Recharge and Inspire latte flavor, right? Your Reboot or Rainbow Latte flavor, whatever it is. Reboot, Recharge, Inspire, these 3, right? So you're gonna be like, hey, I want to get started. I want to get started on my Reboot Recharge experience. Okay, I'm going to get the rainbow flavor, or hey, I'm going to get the latte flavor. Hey, I'm going to get the vanilla flavor. Stellar X is still here in the picture, just so you all know. It's just an additional plus line product, right? But these are going to be the products that are just going to create that fast impact. It's going to be insane. So I'm excited. So Reboot Recharge Rainbow, Reboot Recharge a latte, or Reboot Recharge vanilla, or Reboot Recharge and Inspire. Okay, reboot, recharge, and inspired. Okay, so it's going to be really, really exciting. So with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up unless you guys have anything else to say. But we are really, really excited. We go live with everything next week, Tuesday. And I'm just going to tell you guys, it is NCT season is here. Imagine just like this combo right here is going to be 100 CV. So like, you know, when I was talking yesterday or on the Facebook Live the other day, I said, imagine just getting one customer a week on that trio, on that NCT experience. One customer a week for a year is 52 customers. If you have 52 customers that are reordering that combo every single month with our 50% commission plan, you're making an extra $31,200 a year residual, and you didn't even build a team. That's just customer acquisition, right? Or imagine if it's half that, well, a little bit more than half, because someone's just getting the reboot recharge, and now you're making an extra $18,000-$19,000 a year just doing that. Like it's so exciting. So with that, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna stop the recording right now so it loads to the cloud.